สวัสดีครับทุกคนเคยสงสัยมาก่อนนะครับว่าการเรียนภาษาไทยเนี่ยมันยากมากน้อยแค่ไหนครับ Hello, have you ever wondered if Thai is difficult or easy to learn? Here it is. Usually, when people want to start learning Thai, what they're confronted with is a simple sentence or some image that they want to, wrap their head around, and then they see something like this that you can see on the screen here, and they get, first of all, confused, okay? Because it looks so different from what we're used to read in English, in German, in whatever language, and they're just confused over and over again. And this is what they have to tackle if they really sincerely want to learn the language. So if they continue watching into it or looking into the Thai language, what they will see is not only such short text fragments, but also longer ones. And then the confusion that they have basically ends up in frustration, okay? And people, without even trying, they quit learning, okay? Or they don't even start learning, okay? And this is something that I want to show you now how you can actually tackle this. So I want to tell you, don't give up. Don't give up. You haven't even started yet. Why would you give up? You don't know how hard it is. You just presume or you hear from other people, oh, it's so darn hard, you cannot do it. It's a completely or entirely different language system, and all the tones are the tones. If you say something wrong, then you're completely wrong. And don't listen to these people, because usually those are the people who don't speak the language, or not very well at least. Now let me give you the secret, the ultimate secret. I haven't told anybody so far, and I really want to keep this between you and me, okay? So listen carefully. Come closer a little bit, a little closer to the screen. Closer still, closer still. BAM! Okay, are you ready? This is the mindset. You have to be alert. You have to be exactly like this. Alert, being able to, being ready to take up stuff. If you want to learn something in this condition or in this state, you will be able to learn Thai as fast as it is even possible, okay? I can assure you that. Alright, so don't give up. And what you see here in this heartly shaped picture is exactly why you want to learn Thai, I presume. Because you want to be able to, wherever it is, wherever you may go, be able to talk to people, be able to communicate with people in Thai, be able to make yourself understand, and also to, ask things and whatever you might imagine. Okay, so this is the motivation. You are motivated, and you are alert, you are ready to take up information without thinking about all the other people or all the naysayers who say it's impossible or it's so darn hard. Alright, now let's change this frustration state and basically turn it into something else. Namely, what we can do here is we can do, for instance, as a starter, start looking for patterns and repetition in this picture that we have, which we have no clue of, okay? So let's take the very first symbol. We have these two lines, parallel lines next to each other, which look like this. And this symbol can be found in this text over and over again. So we have another one right next to it, and then there's another one further to the right, and there's so many of these symbols over and over again in this small text fragment, okay? So this is the repetition that you can find, and if you knew this symbol, you'd already be able to, to see it at several places. Okay, then let's take the next symbol in the same text fragment, which is this one, enlarged below, and also this one appears over and over again, and you can do this with every single symbol that you see on the screen. Oh, that was too fast. Okay, so let's go back to the original phrase that we had on top, and let's do the exact same thing for this one. And already you can detect repetitions within that small text fragment, and it doesn't appear, I mean, it still looks strange or whatever, but it doesn't appear that impossible to tackle anymore, right? So we have repetition, for instance, here, the blue ones, okay? So you see already the pattern, twice the same, okay, maybe the number, and then then we have another one, and then the number is maybe cut in half, the number of characters you have to learn in order to actually see what's going on there. Okay, so we have 2 repetitions right here, and I can tell you, the blue one, it's very easy to remember. It's just the ah or the a in English, okay? So the ah vowel or the a as we call it in English. And the red one is just the I vowel in English, or the E as we would say in Thai. So these 2 you already know, okay? Now if we take the ones which we already have and repeated away, what's left, what we're left are these 4 additional characters. 4 additional characters, and those can be broken down exactly the same way, and you will see that the Thai writing system will end up being exactly the same or very, very parallel to English, because also there we basically combine consonants and vowels, and they basically end up being a syllable, and then we can work with these. So the first one here is the K consonant, or the K in Thai. The second one is the M consonant, as we would call it in English, or And the third one, let's make it quick here, is the T, as we would call it in English, or T in Thai. So not the TH, not T, but T. A small difference there, but not important right now. And the fourth one and last one is the D consonant, or the D in Thai. Okay. Now we know all these 4 syllables and these 4 consonants and the two vowels from before. And let's go back to the initial sentence. What we can now do also, because we know Thai exists of single individual syllables, we can take these apart and make it appear even more simple to tackle, right? So we have 4 syllables right here, consisting of 4 consonants we know and of 2 vowels we know. So pretty easy. If you remember all what has been presented before, you can already say that we have the K and the A. So the K consonant and the A vowel. So k, a, leading to the syllable ga, ga, ga. And then we have the M consonant and the I vowel. So M, E, leading to the syllable me, me. The third one would be the T and the A, so combined. T, a, da, da, okay? And the last one is the soft D, as we would call it in English, and the I vowel, so d, E, D, okay? So we can read the 4 syllables ga, mi, da, di, ga, mi, da, di. And nothing is more easy than this. You cannot tell me it's impossible to do this, right? I mean, as opposed to English, for instance, we do not have always that the vowel is actually on the same line as the consonants. This is the only difference. Sometimes, as you can see here, the vowel follows after the consonant, and it can also be on top of the consonant. But why would this matter? But with this in mind, we have now 4 syllables that you can already read, okay? You can read it perfectly in Thai. And if you now knew for every and each single syllable, which by the word is a is a word on its own, you would also be able to make sense of this. So the first syllable ga, ga means, what does it mean? The raven, or also ravens, plural, however the context is. And then the second syllable, me, means to have something. To have something. So you could say mi ga, to have a raven, right? And the third syllable is ta, which means eye or eyes. So right here, okay? And the fourth syllable is good, of course. Di, you hear it often in Thai. Di, good. Okay, so the two together, eyes, good, or good eyes, you would say ta di, good eyes. Okay. Now, if we go back and we basically put all the syllables within the sentence again as it was before, we have the same image we started off with. And now, does it still look so complicated to you? No, because now you know what it is. You know, you can already see, even though it's written together, you can already see the 4 syllables, the 4 units that you were able to disentangle with this within, what was it, 5 minutes or so? So that is so easy, simple to do. And you can do it with all the other syllables as well. So you can also read this in Thai and pronounce it perfectly. So ka mi ta di, ka mi ta di. And since you know now also the translation, you can basically make sense of this very sentence, which means either as you wish to, as you want to translate it, the raven has good eyes, or ravens generally have good eyes. Okay, depending on the context. Wow, was that hard to do? No, it was simple, right? And if somebody finds it's hard to do, please leave a comment below and tell me why. And I'm trying to come up with a better lesson yet on how to make it easy for you to actually grasp the context of Thai language structure, to actually grasp how it's done. Okay. Now, coming back to the heart, you have a purpose why to do it. You are now alert. You're in this mental state where you take up things rather than thinking it's not possible. If you think it's not possible, you're not going to do it. If you think it's possible, and if you know, especially if you know and you feel like it's possible because you've done it. I mean, now you already know 4 syllables, right? And many more letters actually than 4. You've already done it, so you know it's possible. So why the heck would you not start if you intend to learn the Thai language? Why would you not start learning the language as well, the writing system as well, Thai writing? Because it's simply done and it helps you so much more afterwards once you go into the depth of the language. And it's not hard to do, as I showed you. And initially, under the heart, you know, I wrote "Don't give up," and now I'm gonna use the Thai version, which goes like "Su-su, su-su." So basically, fighting, fighting. But actually, it means, yeah, well, don't quit or keep going, mate. Okay, and with these 2 red symbols, "su-su," you already know 2 more characters. So darn simple. So this one is the S, right? S in English. S in English. And then we have the U, because I said "su," right? So this one is the U vowel. So you know S, U, and all the other ones we learned before. And maybe you recognized I didn't say su, su, but I said su, su. So if I exaggerate a little bit, su, which is a falling tone. So this one is a tone mark on top. But it just appears to be difficult. It is not difficult at all, because if you take it step by step, everything's going to be easy because you can build on what you already know. Don't give up. Never give up. And you'll be rewarded manifold, I assure you. Okay, if you like this lesson, then you can start learning Thai right away by going to my channel, taking the courses, and well, it's all freely available there. Whatever you need in order to learn how to read and write Thai and how to speak Thai. Thank you for your attention, and thank you for your thumbs up if you liked it, and for sharing. You're the best, and you can do it. If not now, when? If not you, who, right? Okay. ขอบคุณนะฮะที่ใช้รายการของรูดี้นะฮะแล้วหวังว่าเราจะเจอกันในบทเรียนแท้จริงครับโชคดีสวัสดีครับ